partner and I, Michael Gregg, we're going to get you set up for girls high school basketball here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
And we are back here at Pulaski County High School, home of the Lady Maroons. Game 1, Ladies Edition. Pulaski County Lady Maroons going to play host to the Somerset Lady Jumpers. Pulaski County coming in 12-7 on the season, 6-2 in region play, 4-1 in district. Somerset 7-12 on the season, 2-8 in region play, 0-5 in the district. And Somerset, of course, young. Pulaski County, both these teams, Bob, are suffering from the injury bug, if you will. During football season, we have an injury report sponsored by Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine. Tonight, injuries factor in both teams. You got Madeline Butcher, who is on the shelf, and rumor has it she may be out the entire season. I hope that's not the case. Madeline, a senior. And then for the Briar Jumpers, they're out a senior as well, and Sophie Barnes, and she's out and potentially out the whole season as well. So,
yeah, we had heard that when we did the ball game the other night at Southwestern, that Sophie was having an MRI the next day. I haven't even seen her here anywhere in the building. So you did see her? So,
I saw her earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, she was not in uniform.
Yeah, so that really hurts, and especially for the Lady Briar Jumpers. Coach Andrew Laughlin, he's got a thin roster anyway. He's got a young roster, and losing one of his two senior leaders in Sophie Barnes, and that really puts a damper on things for the Briar Jumpers, and it's going to make it tough on them for the remainder of this season.
It absolutely is. Somerset does have a young team outside of Barnes. They have one senior on the roster, Mackenzie Piles, and then you got a lot of young players. I mean, almost an 8th grade roster. You got 1, 2, 3 8th graders starting, a 7th grader, and then one junior. They're just young. And
and to mention that, I heard Coach Laughlin talking about that he's got a scheduling problem coming up because he's got 2 or 3 girls that are on the middle school homecoming court on the night of a varsity basketball game. So that's going to, it is. So tough situation, but prayers with Andrew Laughlin and that squad. He's a great guy, and if Somerset fans will just allow him to do his thing, I know the girls love playing basketball for him.
Yeah, it means a lot right there. I guess I can go ahead and do starters for the Lady Jumpers of Somerset. Going to be 8th grader Nora Grider, 7.6 points a game, 4.3 rebounds a game. Kyra Nichols, a 7th grader, 2.7 points a game. Addie Waddle, another 8th grader, 4.7 points, 3.1 rebounds a game. 8th grader Macy Huff, 8.2 points, 5.4 rebounds. And Sarah White, the junior, she's back from an injury she had last season, averaging double figures, 12.2 points a game, and 6.4 rebounds a game. For the Lady Maroons of Pulaski County, certainly welcoming Brian Miller back to the hardwood this season. Bella Stevens, a junior, 8.3 rebounds, 8.3 points, right at 5 rebounds a game. Sophomore Caroline Heist, 7 points and 3.5 rebounds a game. Sophomore Lily Todd, 6.5 points a game and right at 5 rebounds a game. The senior Brooklyn Thomas, good to see her back on the hardwood this season, averaging a little over 17 points a game and almost 8 rebounds a game. And then senior Hannah Murray, 9.1 points a game and 4.1 rebounds a game.
It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Miller plays this tonight. We mentioned the other night when the Lady Jumpers went over to Southwestern High School. I felt like, Coach Junior Molden, he allowed all of his girls to get in and play. There wasn't a JV game because, basically, you look out there warming up right now, you see a grand total of just 7 dressed varsity players for Somerset, and so their numbers are limited, but I guarantee, and make that 8, I forgot, here comes Sarah White. She wasn't out there, but and going to be interesting to see how this plays out, tonight, how Coach Miller decides he wants to do this as well.
And I think our keys, and we mentioned in basketball, are not very different week in, week out. But you want to rebound the basketball. You're going to miss shots. You want to control rebounds. You want to limit turnovers. And you also want to limit the fouls to the point you can't afford to disqualify your player, especially if you're on the Somerset side of things, because they don't go real deep. You already mentioned eight ladies in uniform. Those are my keys to the game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Foul trouble could be a problem. So with that, maybe you try to slow the game down a little bit. You definitely don't want to get into a run and shoot game. Pulaski County, they're not afraid to put it up. They like to shoot the 3. As a matter of fact, I think they have shot 350 three-point baskets this season, made 97. So their shooting percentage isn't great. It's right at 28%, but they're not afraid to take that big shot from behind the three-point line. So you got to play good, solid defense, but maybe slow it down where you don't run. And then make sure as well that you, as you just said, don't turn the ball over. Don't give Pulaski County extra chances. If you're PC, your key is get out there and play your game. Work on some fundamentals here tonight and see if you can't work on some of that three-point shooting, getting your ladies open to jump that percentage up as you move, further down the line in the second half of this season, getting ready for district play. Those are your Millie Weaver keys to the game. Your real estate champions. Y'all know success starts with a winning strategy, and that's on the field, on the court, whether you're looking for your next home. And just like a great coach, the Millie Weaver team provides local knowledge and expert advice. You need to score your real estate goals. They cover all the bases, from listing your home for top dollar to guiding first-time buyers through the entire process. For a team that has the keys to the market, look to the Millie Weaver team. Call today at 606-485-1865. And this is your Wings and Rings video game 1 of the week. Actually, it's game 2 of the week.
Oh, it is game
2 and 3.
2 and 3, yes, sir.
So when you get done with the game, what's going to be your next great play? Deciding where to eat after the game, of course. And don't just settle for any fast food. Get a win for your taste buds at Wings and Rings. Over 12 sauces for their award-winning rings. Sweet to super spicy. Plus they got more than just wings. Loaded burgers, always fresh, never frozen. Crispy onion rings, mouth-watering mac and cheese. All are guaranteed three-point baskets. Whether you're celebrating the victory or just grabbing a bite with your team, make your next stop Wings and Rings.
The one facet of the game, Bob, we were talking about the keys earlier, the one facet of the game that I feel like Pulaski County has an overwhelming advantage is on the rebounding. You've got Bella Stevens, and you've got Brooklyn Thomas, and you've got Lily Todd. I'm assuming the Lady Maroons are going to own the glass, and that's going to be a huge factor as this game gets started here.
Yeah, in Somerset, when you look at their total rebounds per team, they're not a bad rebounding team, but you're exactly right. I don't know if they've faced a couple of girls that can get in there and muscle themselves, muscle their way into getting down those big rebounds and those 50-50 balls.
I agree.
We're going to step out and take a break. When we come back, we will introduce. You already did introduce starting lineups, but we'll give them to you
We're
again.
going to light the candle. That's right.
We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back after this.
Starts a business the same way,
buys a home the same way,
buys a car the same way.
but everybody likes a smooth and fast
loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to unitedcumberland.com and find the lending services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Back here at Pulaski County High School for game number 1 of a doubleheader, boy-girl doubleheader, non-traditional style. As my colleague Bob Boone already mentioned, first game, the Lady Maroons of Pulaski County playing host to the Lady Jumpers of Somerset. Game 2, the Pulaski County Maroon boys will take on the Somerset Christian School Cougar boys in the nightcap. Starters for Pulaski County, Bella Stevens, a junior. A little over 8 points a game, almost 5 rebounds a game. Carolyn Ice, 7 points, 3.5 rebounds a game, sophomore. Another sophomore, Lily Todd, 6.5 points a game, right at 5 rebounds a game. Senior Brooklyn Thomas, a little over 17 points a game and right at 8 rebounds a game. And another senior, Hannah Murray, 9 points, 4 rebounds a game. For the Lady Jumpers of Somerset, coached by Andrew Laughlin, 8th grade. They got 3 8th graders in the starting lineup. Nora Griders, almost 8 points and 4 rebounds a game. Addie Waddle, almost 5 points and 3 rebounds a game. And Macy Huff, 8 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. 7th grader, Kyra Nichols, 2.7 points a game. And then junior, Sarah White, 12.2 points, 6.4 rebounds a game. And that's how they're going to go. And they turned the lights out on me just in time. I got that in there, Bob, before the lights went dark.
You done good, partner. Timing, they say, is everything. And that's why I need to remember to carry my flashlight with me. But I have one built in. Want to give a big shout out to Don Franklin and Somerset's family of dealerships where they treat you like family. They They are the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports, and at Don Franklin, they work very hard every day to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their Somerset locations, or you can go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family, and I highly suspect we will see our good friend Nick Hibbert here before night's over, taking photographs, and you can check out all of those on the Facebook page, Lake Cumberland Sports.
Technology allowing them to dim the lights and turn them back on. Those were fluorescents. It would have never happened. LEDs, it's a game changer.
Yeah. They turn the lights off. You had to wait 6 minutes for them to come back on.
If you're lucky.
That was
if
way
they would
back
come back on.
When Kevin Lloyd was in school. We've improved the technology since then. These LEDs are a wonderful thing.
LEDs work well.
Yeah, the other thing I like about them, I don't burn my fingertips when I have to replace a blown out light bulb. You know, one blows, you go to get it. It's cool. It's all good.
So
Partner?
Bella Stevens in the circle along with Macy Huff going to tip it off. And so Brooklyn Thomas just hands something to the official. And maybe it was a breath mint, maybe it was a dollar bill, who knows. But that was cute. Did you see that?
I did.
And the tip. Stevens wins the tip. It's controlled by Lily Todd. And Pulaski County going to go left to right on your screen. Todd behind the arc into Thomas. Thomas off glass and good. If they choose to do that, that'll be there all night.
Indeed it will. Good play right there. Good job to feed it down low to Brooklyn Thomas. And a good job by her to use the glass.
And Pulaski's going to apply some pressure. And they're going to force a turnover on the first possession from the Lady Jumpers.
Lady Maroon ball.
Todd will inbound it. We got a hot dog on the other side of the court there, Bob.
We do.
Mustard.
Would you believe me if I told you I have one of them costumes?
Well,
I might wear it one night to one of our games.
I would not.
I've got a lobster costume as well.
In order for me to believe that, you're going to have to wear it to one of the games.
I've also got a cowboy riding a chicken.
Todd pulls the trigger from behind the arc, and that's good.
Yikes.
So out to a 5-0 lead here early on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard are the Lady Maroons. Addie Waddle across the half-court stripe. Tries to get it to White. It's going to be intercepted and stolen by Carolyn Heist. Heist is going to bring it with tempo over to Thomas. Thomas is going to shoot the three. No good. Ball is controlled by the 7th grader, Kyra Nichols. Over to Macy Huff. To Waddle. Waddle across the midcourt stripe. Grider. Showed shot. Driving on Thomas. Back out to Nichols. To Huff. Most of the jumper action behind the three-point arc. Ooh, nice give and go to Huff. Huff off glass, too hard. Rebounded by Todd. Up to Heist. And she's going to push the tempo and pass a little high. Turnover on the Lady Maroons. First of the evening in that category.
5-0 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. We're just getting started here. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first quarter of play.
And Nichols gets across the midcourt stripe, walks right into the trap.
Yep. We saw that the other night. Somerset really struggled with that full court pressure of the trap just as you cross the timeline.
Sarah White going to pull the trigger from out of bounds. Into Grider. Grider's going to penetrate on Thomas. Back it out to Macy Huff. She's asking for some help. She's going to spin on Stevens. Out to Grider. Grider's going to go with the left hand, get stolen by Hannah Murray. Murray penetrating the paint, turns. Looking for some help. Underhand scoops to Stevens. She's going to bring it back out behind a three-point arc. Stolen by Addie Waddle. 2 turnovers now for the Lady Maroons. Sarah White goes up. No call. Ball goes out of bounds. Well, maybe there was a call.
Yep.
So that foul going to get called on Carolyn Heist, her first, team first. It's going to put Sarah White at the charity stripe for 2.
Shooting 2 for the ladies.
Sarah White, a 62% free throw shooter.
First one good.
Gets the Lady Jumpers on the scoreboard.
Second one also good, increasing that season average.
I was going to say, that'll help you.
That will help the average. Bella in the paint. Back out to Thomas. Thomas coming in with a lot of head of steam and loses the dribble. Going to be the third turnover of the game for the Lady Maroons. Nichols back out to Huff. White. Being patient in this offensive set.
It's what we talked about there briefly in the pregame, that Somerset would need to be patient.
Huff trying to go one-on-one against Murray, and that ball's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the jumpers. And Coach Andrew Laughlin's going to get a 30-second timeout here. 5-2, advantage Lady Maroons on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics provide sports medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, the goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. Proud to support local athletics, they serve as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson University, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, as well as other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. This timeout brought to you by Cassie Aiken, Realtor. When it comes to this one shot the whole game, the entire season, decided by a single free throw. And swish, that's the feeling of confidence you get with Cassie Aiken, Realtor. Cassie Aiken with Weicker Realtors Ford Brothers, turning dreams into addresses.
Somerset with the turnover on the inbounds. Not the way you want to come out of a timeout for Coach Laughlin. Over to Todd, back to Heist, into Thomas. Thomas turns, dump down to Bella Stevens, off glass too hard. Rebounded by Huff, and she's suffocated. They're going to get Todd, I believe, with the foul. No, they're going to go, that's going to go get Stevens, her first, team second. Pressure still being applied by the Lady Maroons. Waddle. Up to Nora Grider. She shows fake, penetrates, goes up off glass, and good. 2-point basket for Grider. 5-4, now advantage Lady Maroons. Stevens with the post-up move on Huff. Back out to Heist. Over to Murray for the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Nichols. She saw Grider, missed her. And Heist hound-dogging her. Good defensive play by Caroline Heist. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Jumpers.
Kyra Nichols, the seventh grader you mentioned already, with 2 rebounds in this game. She averages just under 1.5 a game, so she's been all over the boards here early.
That's effort. That's effort right there. Nichols around the ring, out to Grider from behind, three-point range. Shot good. Nora Grider now with 5 in the quarter. 7-5, advantage Jumpers. Todd looking. Stevens, Heist.
2-3 zone by the Jumpers.
Back to Murray, three-point shot by Todd, no good. And rebound controlled by Lily Todd, offensive rebound. Heist with the three-point shot, no good. Not Bella, but Brooklyn Thomas rebounds the ball over top of Sarah White, and the bodies fall to the floor. Jump ball to call, and Lady Jumper basketball. Number 20, Lucy Hott, checking in for the Lady Jumpers. Going to give Addie Waddle a spell. Nichols getting hounded. Laughlin says, I'm going to use my other 30-second timeout. So his second 30-second timeout here in quarter number 1. 7-5 advantage Lady Jumpers here on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 27 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting's not your thing, well, let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. They're located right here in Somerset, Kentucky on Parker's Mill Road. Are you stressed, anxious, or depressed? At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, they can get services started today. They offer you the flexibility of providing you with counseling service in the office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit the website, intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
Inbounded to Grider. Grider bounces it off her knee. She chases it down.
That was weird.
Shot goes up, is rebounded by Stevens. Up to Heist. Heist pass gets knocked out of bounds by number 13, Macy Huff.
It was strange there. Grider went after that ball, and it looked like Stevens was unsure as to whether or not she should.
I think she thought it was going to go out of bounds. Shot by Stevens is missed, and Hannah Murray scoops up the offensive rebound and gets the 2-point attempt to go. It's going to tie this ball game up at 7. Hot. Back to Grider. Grider's going to go up and beat the press with the pass.
She got bumped.
Sarah White off glass and good. She did get bumped. Rubbin Drayson. 9-7 advantage jumpers. Thomas, shot fake. The ball goes out to Murray. Murray out to Thomas. Thomas going to shoot from 3. No good. And they're going to call the foul on Sarah White, and I missed it because the shot went up.
It was as the ball was bouncing off the rim. I'm not sure. Sarah White went to get the box out on Thomas and knocked her to the ground. Coach Laughlin saying she might have flopped, but okay.
So Thomas going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is good.
She's shooting 2 or 3. She's got 3 total. So this will be the second of 3.
Oh wow! So, okay.
Yeah, it was a 3-point shot from the corner.
Yeah, just well after the shot. So that's why.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So checking in for the jumpers.
Unlike you though, could have been just a foul on the floor. But
that's what I thought it was. Addie Waddle checks back in for the jumpers. Third free throw attempt's no good, but Thomas gets her own rebound. Bounces off her leg. Checking in for Lady Maroons, several Maroons that I had failed to mention. Grayson Cook, number 35, number 23, Malia Bullock, as well as, that may be it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Carolyn Heist on the defensive play, knocking the ball out of bounds.
Heist will get after you defensively. Checking back into the game is Kyra Nichols for Coach Andrew Laughlin. He's got to be pleased with how his jumpers are playing early in this one. Turn the ball over. Lily Todd intercepts the inbound pass. 3-point shot by Bullock. And that's good. Instant offense for Malia Bullock. Checks in, gets a 3.
2 of 6 from behind the 3-point line are the Maroons to start this game.
Ryder shows fake, penetrates, kicks it back out to Waddle, over to Huff. Huff being defended by Todd. She spins, penetrates, gets stripped, and Todd with the steal over to Bullock. Bullock across the midcourt stripe over to Hannah Murray. She penetrates, spins, up, no good. Waddle with the rebound. Waddle's going to roll up, wait on her teammates. Sarah White gets stripped from behind. Huff there to collect it.
We talked about Macy Huff the other night. She's got a bright future ahead of her.
She's going to be a superstar. You can it's written all over. 3-point shot from Grider, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Going to call 25 with the elbow. I saw it. It was there. So foul on Murray, her first, team third.
Good job by the officiating crew. Sometimes those things get unseen or forgotten.
Huff checking out and Hart back in the game. A heads-up play from Sarah White, throws it off the back of Carolyn Heist and gets her own ricochet and scores a 2-point basket. 11 all on the scoreboard. Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Over to Heist. Heist back to Murray. Murray with the 3-point shot. No good. Long rebounds. 3 rebounds, Bob, from the 7th grader Nichols. And Grider shows shot. Going to penetrate on high. She gets cut off by Grayson Cook. Nowhere to go. Stolen by Cook.
6 turnovers for Somerset. 5 for Pulaski County. So
3-pointer by Bullock. No good. Todd is going to try to tip it out to her player. It goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Jumpers. Crowd still filing in on this evening of everybody anticipating terrible weather coming our way. Let's have some good time before that starts, Bob.
Tomorrow morning.
Yep. Let's enjoy tonight before that comes.
All right.
Sarah White with the ball behind the arc. She's going to get it back out to the 7th grader Nichols. Nichols working on Murray. Hits Waddle in the corner. Nothing there. Back out to White. White's going to shoot from way downtown. Nothing at all. Maybe just a little bit overzealous on the shot. And go back to the Lady Maroons.
Towards was good. She just didn't have enough oomph behind it.
Number 5, checking in for Coach Brown Miller, Riley Ross, a sophomore. There's I think a trifecta of Ross young ladies on this team. I'll try my best to not get them confused as they check in. Heist over to Cook, to Riley Ross in the corner, to Heist. Over to Cook, she's going to shoot a 3-point shot. No good. Nice offensive rebound by Murray off glass and good. Waddle working against Bullock. Hands it off to White. White trying to penetrate into a lot of traffic. Gets a shot blocked by Murray. Up to Heist, and that's how the quarter ends. 13-11, advantage Lady Maroons on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you. Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for, whether it's live or online. Check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Back here at Pulaski County High School, very competitive quarter number 1. Pulaski County taking the lead late in that quarter number 1. Advantage 13-11 over the young Lady Jumpers of Somerset, coached by Andrew Laughlin. And the Jumpers have played really, really well, and Pulaski County not doing the best job taking care of the basketball, so haven't helped their case in that category.
5 turnovers against the Maroons, 6 against the Jumpers. Jumpers have 6 rebounds on the night so far, first quarter, 7 rebounds for Pulaski County.
All right, quarter number 2 underway. Heist with the basketball over to Murray. In the corner to Thomas. In the paint, Stevens can't handle the pass, and it's turned over again, Lady Maroons. Waddle over to Nichols. To Sarah White. She's going to shoot it again. Adjusted for the wind turbulence that time. That ball missed off rim, and Nora Grider chases down the offensive rebound. She fights through contact, shot up, no good. That rebound controlled by Brooklyn Thomas. Heist up to Murray. Murray shows shot, dribbles. Back out to Thomas. Cross-court pass to Todd, in the paint to Stevens, to Thomas. Short jumper, free throw line, good.
She got that basket early, the first one of the game off the glass, and that one just about a 10, 11 footer from the right elbow, and surprised they haven't tried to get her the ball more inside.
10 seconds to call, so turnover on the Jumpers. Coach Laughlin was probably considering a timeout there, but he's already used 2.
He has, you're right.
Heist with the ball. Lady Maroons lead 15-11. Feed the post to Thomas. Thomas, short jumper, no good. Waddle can't handle the rebound, and they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Todd.
Bella Stevens has bought property inside the three-point line.
Thomas with the steal over to Todd, left hand off glass and good. Nice assist there with Thomas. Willie Todd with the basket. 17-11. Advantage Lady Maroons. Waddle across the midcourt stripe, up to Grider. Grider's got an open shot. Got to take it. Three-pointer good. Grider's hot hand remains. Cuts the lead down to 3. 17-14 advantage Lady Maroons. Jumpers have come to play tonight. Heist over to Murray. Down to Thomas and to Stevens. Stevens up off glass and good. Another assist to Thomas.
Good job that time by Stevens. She stayed out at the top of the key, worked her way down to the blocks, got the pass off the glass. Good.
Waddle over to Nichols.
Needs help.
There, get it across the timeline. To Grider. Grider's got a lady in the paint. She's going to take it herself. Up off glass. No good. Huff can't handle the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. Going to go back to the Lady Maroons. Somerset getting opportunities. Heist across the midcourt stripe. Todd.
Should have been a foul there, an illegal screen on Thomas, no call.
Waddle gets the rebound, and she's going to get it to Huff. Huff tied up, able to fight through it. Waddle gets around Thomas in the corner. Grider's going to pull the trigger from long range. And shooters roll from the young 8th grader. That's her third three-pointer of the night. 19-17, Lady Maroons lead, but don't go away. Jumpers hanging in there.
Impressive. Rick Barker, proud sponsor of our Rick Barker Rebounds, and he wants you to know that if you've not tried the Rick's Restaurant in Nancy, Kentucky, well, you just haven't got to enjoy the down-home cooking that they have available out there, just like Grandma made. Homemade chicken and dumplings, meatloaf to the best catfish in the Lake Cumberland area. You got to try the Rex. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. They feature a full ice cream bar and Miss Brenda's homemade pies. They are made fresh daily, and if you don't order them early, you're not going to get a slice. They can accommodate large groups by reservation, and they can cater your business luncheon and will deliver to you as well. Rick Barker, the Rex Restaurant, where they feed you good and treat you right.
The open shots that the Lady Jumpers are getting, a byproduct of the pressure. You know, if you can beat the pressure, you're going to create some open space in the floor. And, you know, Somerset has turned the ball over a few times, unable to beat the pressure. But when they have beat it, they've had opportunities, and they made the most of them by draining the shot. So Coach Laughlin's group playing very well. This is a district matchup, 47th district matchup between these two teams.
Half of their shots have been from behind the three-point line, and they are 4 of 7 back there, so.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nope.
Heist across the midcourt stripe. She's going to look in the paint to Thomas. Sarah White tries to go for the steal, can't get it. And ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Thomas. Going to go to the Jumpers. Waddle. Over to Nichols. She got an open shot. She's going to take it and miss it. White jumped. She jumped from the out of bounds, so it was going to be out of bounds when she touched it. So ball's going to go back to the Maroons. Carolyn Heist pulling point guard duty in the absence of Madeline Butcher and her injury. Todd, cross-court pass to Murray. Murray will pull the trigger from behind the arc. No good. And White battling for the rebound, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to stay with the Lady Maroons. Coach Laughlin making a case, not going to persuade the call. Todd Bounce pass to Thomas. Thomas falls on the ground. Back to Todd. Todd shot up no good and rebounded to Huff. Macy Huff's going to go behind the back and up and wow. Degree of difficulty was definitely there. They're going to say that went out on the jumpers. I'm going to go back. I was curious about that too, but I'm going to go back to the Lady Maroons. Nobody arguing.
Not even me.
Yep. Heiss getting the word of advice from Coach Miller. Todd, cross-court pass to Murray. Murray looking in the paint. Nothing there. Thomas, back to Todd. Todd, short jumper. No good. And follow-up shot by Hannah Murray with the 2-point basket. Nichols is going to kick it to Huff. Huff from behind the arc. Hard off glass. Rebounded by Bella Stevens. 21-17, advantage Lady Maroons. Heist up to Murray in the corner. Murray's going to shoot the three. Hits nothing. Sarah White rebounds it. She gets dogged and throws it away to Murray. Murray's going to get up and short jumper good. So 23-17 advantage Lady Maroons. They score in a hurry. White to Nichols. Nichols beats the pressure. Huff. Back to Waddle. Over to White. She'll pull the 3-point trigger and nothing but net. That one just a little closer and different result. 3-point basket's good. Heist across midcourt stripe. Over to Murray. Murray looking. Thomas. Thomas wanting to drive it. Overthrows the pass, but Todd there to corral it. Heist is going to penetrate out to Thomas. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Huff. Huff double dribbles, no call. That happens a lot in high school basketball.
Yes.
Turned over. Boys, it does in the boys' game too. It just does. It's a call they miss. Mass substitutions for Pulaski County. Grayson Cook, number 35. Scarlett Anderson, number 2. Number 5, Riley Ross checking in. Number 23, Malia Bullock. And then number 30, Anna Ross.
Well, you got your chance. A couple of Rosses in the game at the same time. You got a freshman, a sophomore, and is it a senior? And Anna Ross.
Bullock over to Ross. Anna Ross to Cook. Bullock is going to get it into Anna Ross. Back out to Cook. Scarlett Anderson up with the left-handed shot. Good.
Nice touch.
Inbound to Huff. Huff's going to go around Anna Ross. And she's going to Euro step off glass. No good. Block the call. 2 shots coming to Huff. Waiting on the call on the foul. Fouls on number 5, Riley Ross. Her first.
Huff come in tonight averaging just over 8 points a contest, and she is scoreless tonight.
Hoping to break that streak right here from the charity stripe is the 8th grader Huff, and she does.
Just the 3rd free throw attempt for the Jumpers.
2nd free throw also good. Both those look perfect.
Really good.
25-22. It's been a great game so far. Scarlett Anderson penetrates left hand hard and rebound by Sarah White. She's going to go back to Huff across the midcourt stripe. Huff's like, who's guarding me? Nobody. I'll take it in. Off glass and good.
She was a little surprised.
Yeah, she knew what to do with it.
Yes,
that
sir.
8th grader knew what to do with it.
Looked up and saw a lane and took off.
Riley Ross over to Grayson Cook to Bullock. Bullock back to Cook. Cross-court pass to Ross. Over to Scarlett Anderson. Left-handed shot off the rim. No good. It's going to go off. The jumper is going to stay with the Lady Maroons. And Addie Waddle's going to check in for Coach Andrew Laughlin. He's going to give Sarah White a spell. She's limping a little bit with that big brace on. I would be too. Ross triggering from out of bounds up to Anderson. She's going to shoot the 3.
Got it.
And got it. So she's came in and scored 5 quick points here in the quarter. 28-24 advantage Lady Maroons. Huff. Nobody guarding Grider. She got the hot hand. Grider looking. Going to go left. Grayson Cook on the defense to Huff. Huff listening to the coach. Huff's going to shoot it. hard. Offensive rebound to Lucy Hott. She gets fouled, and the call on Bullock or Riley Ross. We'll see. 23, that's Malia Bullock. Her first, team second. And Lucy Hott is going to go to the charity stripe looking for her first points tonight. First shot up, good. Somerset's made the most of their opportunities from the charity stripe so far tonight. Perfect 5 out of 5 according to what I've got.
I have it too. I just wasn't going to say it. I didn't want to bring up the announcer's change.
Shouldn't have done it.
That's all right.
It's already been done now.
Yeah.
Second one up, good.
There you go. You just broke it.
She just relieved me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that immensely. Anderson over to Bullock. She's going to shoot from behind the arc and drain it. Her second three-pointer on the evening. 31-26, advantage Lady Maroons. Huff. Coach Laughlin giving the orders.
We're at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Somerset looks content to hold for the last shot, and Pulaski looks content to allow that to happen. Nichols goes around Bullock. Trapped in the corner. Out to Grider. Grider looking inside, sees Huff. Huff covered by everybody, but she's able to get fouled.
I can order Waffle House hash browns there. She was covered, smothered, and scattered.
She was. Fouls on Bullock, her second, and team third. Huff going to go to charity stripe. First one's good. 31-27, advantage Lady Maroons. We've had us a good one here tonight. Second shot, no good. Hott with the offensive rebound, up the glass and good. It's been one of those nights for Coach Laughlin's Lady Jumpers. So 29-31, advantage Lady Maroons. And I looked down to make a note, and I
did too. I don't even know what happened.
Well, clearly Pulaski. Pulaski turned the ball over, clearly.
Yeah, tried to get the ball up court and threw it right into the...
Coach Miller tried to correct him.
Sarah Watts going to inbound it with 3 seconds on the clock. Grider doesn't have much time. Huff is going to have to heave it. Nothing doing. 31-29, advantage Lady Maroon on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
And we're back here at Pulaski County High School in a very tightly played first half. The Lady Maroons do lead by a slim margin of 2, 31-29. And honestly, I'm very impressed so far with the Lady Jumpers. And certainly this is a home game for Pulaski County, and we're not a home crew for either team. We just know how outmanned Somerset Lady Jumpers are in most of their games. They played really, really well. Unofficially, I know Bob's doing some numbers. Unofficially, I have Scarlett Anderson with 5 points at the half. Bella Stevens with 2. Carolyn Heiss has played and failed to score. Lily Todd has 5 at the half. Brooklyn Thomas has 5 at the half. Maria Bullock has 6 at the half. Anna Murray has 8. For the Lady Jumpers, Nora Grider has 11 points for the 3-point baskets. Macy Huff with 5 points. Lucy Haunt with 4 points. And Sarah White with 9 at the half. Dance music is like super duper loud. Let's step out, take a break, and a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back here on Toyota Somerset High School Basketball, presented by Four Brothers Auctioneers in Milton.
Everyone starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
We are back at Pulaski High School, and the Lady Maroons lead 31-29 in a very tightly contested contest here. About 7 minutes to go until tip-off here in the second half. And Bob Boone's got some stats he wants to share with you.
Let's take a look at some of the team stats from this first half of action. Somerset, they were 9 of 21 overall, 43%. But the difference maker was they were 4 of 10 from the three-point line, and even a bigger difference maker, 7 of 8 from the charity stripe for their 29 points, and why they only trail by 2 at this juncture of the ball game. Overall, Pulaski County shooting 40.6%, 13 of 22, 4 of 14 from the three-point line. But they only took 3 free throw attempts and made just 1 of those. Another number that's going to surprise you a little bit is in rebounding. Somerset has out-rebounded Pulaski County by a total of 16 to 15. And the difference being, though, Pulaski County has 8 offensive rebounds. Compare that to just 2 offensive rebounds for Somerset. Turnovers, they started out hot and heavy, slowed down a little bit in the second quarter. Somerset turned the ball over 9 times. Pulaski County ended up with 6 turnovers in the half. Leading rebounders in the game for Pulaski County, Hannah Murray has 4 rebounds total, and for Somerset, 3 rebounds for Macy Huff, 3 rebounds for Kyra Nichols, one of the tiniest players on the floor out there. And then that's it. I'm sorry there. So overall, Somerset, they've got to be really pleased staying in this game. If you're Brian Miller, you got to talk to your squad. Yeah, you're missing your point guard, you're one of your team leaders, and the senior Madeline Butcher. But Somerset came into the night with the same situation, missing Sophie Barnes, and to be honest, they've just been grittier on the floor thus far.
They have, and they're beating the pressure of Pulaski County, creating open shots. My curiosity coming out of the locker room is if Brian Miller will continue to press, or if he'll pull that press back and just focus on the half-court deep.
Well, it was a pretty good job by Somerset. They eventually figured out how to do it. They still missed on the execution once or twice, but realizing by putting one of their taller girls in the middle there at about the three-quarter court really helped them to get that ball up the floor. And they were shooting lights out because they were getting good looks at the basket after they got the ball into their own end of the floor.
Right, and Pulaski has a lot of length on Somerset, but when you're playing press and you beat the press, the length is neutralized. And that's what I'm trying to say. If they maybe take the press off, I'm just curious. I'm not the coach. I'm just curious to see how what adjustments are made, but I've been very impressed with the offensive execution for Somerset. The shots that fell, we'll see if they continue to fall. The defense for Pulaski County has been unrelenting, and we shall see. Second half should be good. First half's been great.
31-29, your halftime score, and your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard as both teams get ready to take the court to get warmed up for this second half. You must remember that a strong defense is key to a big win. Car wreck can turn your world upside down. You need a strong defense in your corner, and that's exactly what you'll get with the team at the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC. When you're facing a personal injury, a car wreck, a truck accident, or criminal defense needs, they're ready to fight for you. They're the trustworthy, aggressive, and knowledgeable legal advocates on your side. So if you or a loved one are ever in a legal fight, hit them with the jab. Call the law office of Jeremy A. Bartley, PSC, 606-678-7265, or find them online at carwreckattorneyskentucky.com. That's the law office of Jeremy Bartley, PSC. When it comes down to that one shot, the whole game could depend on it. Maybe the entire season can be decided by a single free throw and swish. That's the feeling of confidence when you're making the biggest shot of your life, buying or selling a home. You need that same confidence in your agent. Cassie Aiken with Weichert Realtor Ford Brothers is your real estate agent who can offer you that confidence. Closing is your free throw. Don't let your biggest investment rattle off the rim. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to list, Cassie here to ensure your shot is guaranteed swish. Cassie Aiken with Weichert Realtor Ford Brothers, turning dreams into addresses. Both teams make their way back out here on the floor. We're going to step out, take a quick break, come back. Second half action right after this.
Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for, whether it's live or online. Check out FordBrothersInc.com.
So, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And we are back here at Pulaski County High School, second half getting set to get underway. Starters on the floor for the Lady Jumpers, and for the Lady Maroons, we've got Cook, Scarlett Anderson, number 22, Kate Miller, number 5, Riley Ross, and number 23, Malia Bullock.
Is Brian Miller trying to send a message here to his starting unit?
Well, one would assume that to be part of the mission. Sarah White's going to inbound to Waddle. Waddle. It's going to take Lady Jumpers left to right in this half. Number 2, White's going to shoot from behind the arc. No good. Rebounded by number 5, Riley Ross. Up to Cook. Grayson Cook over to Bullock. Bullock into Ross. Back to Cook. Over to Miller. Over to Scarlett Anderson from three-point range. No good. And Waddle corrals the rebound, brings it across midcourt stripe to White. Pulaski in a, I was trying to see, 1-3-1 maybe? 1-3-1 defense to Nichols.
Yeah, kind of. It looks a little bit 1-3-1 or 2-3, however you want to play it. But
Grider over to White.
Let's call it a zone.
It's a zone for sure. Nichols to Grider. Grider over to White. Huff sees Grider. Grider's going to pull the three and going to stay hot here in the second half. Her fourth three-point make in this contest. And the Jumpers lead 32-31. Cook over to Ross. Back to Cook. To Malia Bullock. She'll shoot the three-point shot and she'll drain it. Her third three-pointer of the contest. And Pulaski County back on top by 2.
Good ball game.
Yes, excellent ball game. Nichols working on Miller. Nichols goes left around Miller in the paint, up and no good. Miller's going to get the rebound. She's going to throw it out to Cook. And Cook's going to bring it across the midcourt stripe. Over to Bullock. Back to Cook. Over to Ross. Ross is going to penetrate. Over to Bullock. She'll shoot the three. And bounces out. Ross with the offensive rebound. I'm going to get one of the Jumpers with a foul.
Who was that on the three?
That shot the three?
Yes, just now. Did you say Miller? It's okay.
I'm not sure.
Team.
Yeah, it's team shot. Riley Ross at the charity stripe. She'll shoot 2. I think it was Bullock on the three, to be honest with you.
Okay, thank you.
I had to think about it.
Yeah, it was.
It was Bullock.
Thank you.
Yeah. First attempt from Ross, no good. Second attempt, good.
And that's why God made erasers, ladies and gentlemen.
35-32, advantage Lady Maroons in this good contest here on a Friday night with the snowstorm coming in the morning. Sarah White penetrates on Cook. Back to Huff. Huff being defended by Ross. Huff giving it to Waddle. Waddle shows ball.
Good defense.
Back out to White for the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Grider. Grider tied up and stolen by Riley Ross. Ross having trouble controlling it. She's going to hit the ground and got to travel. No call. Cross-court pass to Grayson Cook. To Bullock. Laughlin not happy over there. Don't blame him. Three-point shot off glass, no good. Long rebound being chased by Anderson. She tips it back in. Grider is able to corral it. Up to White, off glass, no good. But they're going to get a Lady Maroon with a foul. That's Kate Miller's first. Team first of the third quarter. And Sarah White is going to go to the charity stripe for 2. First shot good. I don't think anybody, maybe minus a few Somerset parents, came here tonight expecting this game to be anywhere remotely this close. Second shot up and no good. Cook boxing out the shooters, fundamentals, and getting the rebound. Bullock penetrates and loses control, and Macy Huff helps her out and knocks it out of bounds. Kate Miller is going to inbounds the basketball. Out to Cook. Grayson Cook looking. Over to Riley Ross. To Kate Miller. She's going to shoot the three-point shot and hits it.
Holy cow, that was contested.
38-33, advantage Lady Maroons. Several ladies off the bench of Pulaski County excited about that shot. Huff penetrating. She's going to go into contact.
Yeah.
They're going to call her for the offensive foul. Grayson Cook shook up there.
Yeah, she's slow to get up right now. They're going to call her.
Macy's first foul, team first. I think Cook may just have the wind knocked out of her.
Let's hope that's what it is.
That's what I'm hoping it is. We pick something off the floor. As long as that wasn't teeth, we're probably going to be in good shape. So Cook getting helped up by the head ball coach, Brian Miller. Crowd giving her a round of applause. I think Cook's going to come out for a second. The new player in the game, 0, Cheney Ross. So all 3 of the Ross players have been in the ball game. 2 of them in together right now. Bullock across the timeline to Scarlett Anderson. Anderson over to Kate Miller, who's going to shoot the long 2. No good. Rebounded by Nichols. Huff going to go up off glass, no good. I think Huff, aware of that last call, did not drop the shoulder on that one and picked up the foul. Her first on Scarlett Anderson, number 2, team second. And Huff going to go to the charity stripe and shoot 2. Or she's 3 out of 4 so far tonight. First one bounces out. Second free throw attempt by Huff. Good. 38-34, advantage Lady Maroons. Malia Bullock across midcourt stripe. Over to Riley Ross. That's going to be stolen by Sarah White. Scarlett Anderson chasing her down from behind, and Anderson's going to pick up the foul. So 2 quick fouls on Scarlett Anderson's going to send Sarah White to the charity stripe. First free throw attempt is good. Got game 2 coming up here after this one. Somerset Christian School Cougars traveling across town to take on the homestanding Maroons of Pulaski County. That second free throw by White is also good. 38-36. 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 3.
Sarah White with 12 points in the game.
Bullock going to shoot that open shot. No good. And another rebound by the shortest person on the floor, Nichols. Nichols going to take it all the way. Off glass and good. Her first basket of tonight. Tie ball game, Bob.
3:40, 3:35 on clock running.
Bullock.
This third period. Oh,
all the way to glass with the left hand. Good.
Yeah, not sure what happened there defensively for Somerset. It was Moses parting the Red Sea. Bullock just driving all the way down the lane.
I think they're waiting for the safety to pick her up, and the safety just wasn't there.
What happens when you play cover 2?
So Huff spinning. Shot's no good. Tips their own rebound back to Nichols, and Nichols hits the long 2. Nichols with back-to-back baskets. Ball game tied again at 40. Bullock. And Bullock's almost finishes that with the left hand. Bullock realizing that Nichols not able to stay in front of her defensively. Called Andy Waddle for that foul.
2:52 to go here in this third period of play. Both teams with 3 fouls.
First free throw from Bullock is good. Bullock's having her a nice quarter. 6 points so far in the third frame.
12 points on the game.
Second free throw good.
Young lady making a name for herself.
Making the most of her opportunities. That's all you can do. Waddle. Across the midcourt stripe. Nichols working on Ross. Nichols looking for Waddle. Waddle's going to shoot the 3-point shot. No good. And Riley Ross with the rebound. Over to Bullock. Bullock playing the point guard here in half number 2. And they've had trouble staying in front of Bullock. Have the lady jumpers. Bullock off to Cheney Ross. Back to Bullock. Bullock crossover dribble off glass and good. And Bullock making her mixtape here in half number 2.
Yeah, that in football, that's called a broken play that just turned out rather well for the Maroons.
Well, Bullock's recognized it, and she's just being aggressive, and kudos to her for that. Nichols off the pass from Grider, and she's going to get fouled by...
That's Anderson. It's her third.
They're going to give that one on Kate Miller. I thought it was Anderson as well, but that's going to be second one on Kate Miller, team fourth. And Grayson Cook is at the scorer's table, set to check back in. Good to see that. Free throw from Nichols, rims out. Cook checking in for Pulaski County, and Lucy Haught checking in for Somerset. Scarlett Anderson getting a breather, and Macy Huff getting a breather for the Lady Jumpers. Second free throw from Nichols, good. 44-41, advantage Pulaski County. Feels like a district tournament game here. Bullock going behind her back. To Cook in the corner. Out to Bullock. Bullock over to Ross. Ross spins. Goes. I hope they're going to get somebody for the foul.
Yeah, that may be on Waddle.
Was Waddle.
Grimacing on the floor there, too. Got a bit of an ankle twist, but she pops up.
Waddle second. She's feeling it. Asking to get spelled. First attempt from the charity stripe from Riley Ross. Good. She's 2 out of 3 on the night from the charity stripe. And the starters.
That's just the 8th free throw attempt by Pulaski County in this game. Somerset has attempted 16.
So starters back in for the Maroons with Stevens waiting to check in for the shooter, Ross. You got Todd, Thomas, Heist, and Murray already checked in. Second attempt from Ross is good. 5-point lead for the Lady Maroons, 46-41. And Stevens also checking in there for the shooter, Ross. Sarah White going to bring it across timeline. Waddle still in the game. She's still grimacing with that ankle. Grider penetrates into traffic, heavy traffic.
Yeah, the defense just collapsed on her. She went in there with 4 Lady Maroons surrounding her. She tried to drive to the basket, but good effort, and she draws the foul. Gets to go to the line for 2.
Foul on Heist. And Grider, first free throw attempt is good. That'll be 2 fouls on Carolyn Heist.
Pulaski County has committed 5, so Somerset going to shoot it out the rest of this quarter.
Second free throw from Nora Grider, also good.
14 fouls on Somerset, so Pulaski will shoot as well.
Todd to Thomas in the paint. Back to Todd from behind the arc. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by White. She's going to grab it and go. And she's going to woe up and wait on her teammates. Over to Huff. Huff's going to hand it off to Grider, but kind of a wonky handoff, and the ball's turned over. Intercepted there by Thomas. Thomas is going to go all the way, left hand, no good. And Todd with the offensive rebound. Back out to Heist from behind the arc, no good. And Thomas going to get a hand on it, knocked out of bounds. Lady Jumpers ball. Credit to Addie Waddle. She turned her ankle, looked like pretty bad, and she's worked through it.
Yeah, she's still got just a bit of a hitch in her get along, but you're right. Toughing it out.
46-43. Maroons lead. That ball's stolen by Thomas. Thomas takes a quick glance of the clock, and Grider swaps it from behind out of bounds. Maroon ball with 21.2 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Coach Laughlin still sitting on 3 timeouts after burning 2 early. Inbound to Thomas. Thomas out to Steven. She's going to shoot a three-point shot. No good. And Steven gets her own rebound. Thomas is going to shoot a three-point shot, and she drops it. Brooklyn Thomas extends the Lady Maroon lead by 6, 49-43. White to Huff. She's going to shoot the three. No good. And that's how the quarter ends. 49-43. Advantage Lady Maroons on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service a number of different rating services called the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Homes, farms, commercial properties, and investment properties from all over Kentucky. Where? FordBrothersInc.com. Just click on, go to upcoming auctions, and you will be amazed. You can just browse or register to bid, and you're set. You'll have a front row seat to everything that you're looking for. Whether it's live or online, check FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
On your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. We got a fresh 8 minutes up on the clock. Somerset trailing by 6 as we head into the final stanza. And once again, with the play-by-play, here's Michael.
Thank you, sir. It's been a great game.
Has been.
Been fun. Enjoy it, as always. The Maroons, Thomas, Todd, Heist, Murray, and Stevens. And for the Lady Jumpers, you got Waddle, Nichols, Huff, Grider, and White. So starters for both sides. And the ball's inbounds. Heist steps across midcourt stripe. Over to Todd. To Murray. To Heist. To Todd. Into the paint to Stevens. She turns over to Thomas. Thomas shows fake.
Good
Backs
defense.
out to the corner. And Nora Grider almost at the steal. Hannah Murray going to penetrate in the paint. Out to Thomas. Thomas going to short jumper. No good. White has the rebound but gets covered up. Jump ball, the call, and it's going to be Lady Jumper ball. Excellent play by Todd, I think it was. It tied her up. Because White had the rebound, had the position for it. White across the midcourt stripe. To Huff. Huff going to penetrate. Short jumper gets blocked by Bella Stevens. Bella says, nope, not tonight. Lily Todd up in transition off glass and good. Waddle to Grider. Grider shows fake, penetrates. Huff, three-point shot, rims out. Grider tries to save it back in bounds, can't do it. Heist sees Stevens open. Passes up court and fouled by Huff.
That shot by Huff was down and in and come back out, and Somerset desperately needed that one. Chance here for the Maroons to open up a double-digit lead. 51-43 currently, 6:42 to go. And Bella Stevens going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's 2 personals on Huff. First here in quarter number 4.
You see that so often in the game of basketball. You miss a shot you thought you had. It's frustrating. You come back and you call that just a frustration foul.
Yeah, and it was an excellent pass, 3 quarters up, trying to get a fast break opportunity. Second shot good, so Stevens drains both of those. 4 points on the night for the junior. 10-point lead. Timeout, Andrew Laughlin. Cassie Aiken timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed it is. Cassie Aiken timeout. We also want to say thank you to the Don Franklin family of dealerships. They are the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports, and they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible service. Visit any one of their Somerset locations, and you can go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. And the keys to the game each and every broadcast are brought to you by the Millie Weaver team, your real estate champions. We all know that success starts with a winning strategy, whether it's on the court or finding your next home. And just like a great coach, the Millie Weaver team will provide the knowledge, expert advice you need to score your real estate goals. They cover all the bases, from listing for top dollar to guiding your first-time buyers through the entire process for a team that has the keys to the marker. Look to the Millie Weaver team. Call today, 606-485-1865.
And we're back here. 10-point lead, 6:35 on the clock here in quarter number 4 in Pulaski County with the 10-point lead. Lady Jumpers got to be careful here. They've been in this game all night, but the floodgates are they're stretching.
They need a basket in a bad way here.
White going to penetrate with the left hand, tries to get it out in the corner to Waddle, is stolen by Thomas, and Thomas hits the deck and goes to Stevens, underhand scoop to Murray, who's going to get fouled on the shot attempt by Nichols. Nichols' first foul, team's second foul.
Hannah Murray has quietly put together a pretty good basketball game, 4 rebounds on the night. She's got 8 points, chance to get into double figures with a couple of made free throws.
First free throw bounces out. Second free throw good. 54-43, advantage Brian Miller's Lady Maroons. Nichols over to Waddle. They gave Waddle the baseline, and she took it. 2-point basket is good by the 8th grader. Thomas to Todd. Todd's going to penetrate and kick it back out to Heist, and she finds Murray. Murray over to Thomas. She'll shoot the three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound uncontested by Stevens. Put back up and good. That was too easy.
Nobody in rebound position for the Jumpers that time. We talked about Somerset had the advantage in the first half. But
Waddle over to Huff, out to Grider. Grider to Nichols to White. Waddle shows fake, penetrates with the left hand, goes underhand, and Hannah Murray rejects it, but it's going to get a little hand. She don't like the call. But the foul is on Murray, her second. Team first. And Waddle is going to shoot 2. First shot's good. Second free throw attempt up and rims out. Thomas and White fighting for it, and it's going to stay with the Jumpers. Nichols with the inbounds to White in the corner. White working on Heist. Waddle to Huff. Huff goes behind back and has trouble corralling it, and another steal by Brooklyn Thomas. Thomas gets her shot blocked from behind by the 8th grader Huff. And out to White. And White rolls up, and she's going to take it with the right hand in the paint and get stripped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Jumpers. Both teams still fighting. This one far away from over. Been a great contest. Said that a few times, but it's Because I believe it.
Oh, it has been. You're absolutely
Sarah White
right.
barking orders and tries to get that to Grouder. It's knocked out of bounds by Murray.
By Hannah Murray. Be sure and stay tuned because we got to name a couple of United Cumberland Bank defenders of the game as well as 2 Somerset Community College offensive players of the game.
Grouder shot fake around Thomas and shot up no good. Rebounded by Stevens. Heiss is going to grab it and go at Mach 4 speed. No good. Stevens with the rebound. Off glass, no good. And White is going to come out of a crowd with the ball. She's going to go right to the basket. She gets tied up by Carolyn Heiss. Jump ball to call. That's going to go back to the Lady Maroons. Excellent defensive play by Carolyn Heiss. Right on cue, you talking about United Cumberland Bank defensive players of the game. Over to Murray, to Stevens in the corner. Cross court pass to Todd. She'll shoot the 3-point shot. No good. Ball out of bounds. Going to go back to the jumpers. Nick Hibbert in the house over there taking the pictures.
Absolutely.
Does a great job, does our very own Nick Hibbert.
If Don Franklin of Somerset is our official photography sponsor, does that make Nick Hibbert our official photographer?
I would assume so. Timeout by Andrew Laughlin, his 4th timeout. He's got 1 remaining here on Toyota Somerset High School Basketball, presented by Four Brothers Auctioneers and Realtors.
At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters. Life's challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming, like a tough game with no timeouts. And for over 25 years, Intrust Healthcare has been the trusted teammate, offering individual, family, couples counseling, as well as case management services, all tailored to your unique needs. Their caring and experienced counselors will help you develop the skills and strategies to tackle your challenges head on. At Intrust, they offer convenient in-home, in-office, telehealth, or in-school counseling sessions so you can get the support you need wherever, whenever you need it. Call Intrust today. To learn more, visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters. If you are feeling anxious or having a mental health crisis, 988 is the official suicide crisis lifeline. Call, text, or chat. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just give them a call. 988.
The official reminding some of the girls to tuck their shirts in. And
I like it.
I do too. It's interesting because some of them don't seem to care.
Yeah.
And but you can tell when you get those officials because you'll see 3 or 4 or 5 of them have the shirt tails hanging out loose. Waddle working on Thomas. Waddle's going to go all the way to the basket. Right hand, no good. And that's going to be on Thomas. Her first. And that's amazing.
I was just sitting here thinking, okay, I've missed a foul or two.
And the reason I'm saying amazing because as hard as she plays, for her to have her first foul in the 4th quarter is amazing.
She's had an outstanding defensive night tonight.
First free throw from Waddle, no good. Second free throw up and good. Ball inbounded to Murray. She's up to Todd. Todd in the paint to Stevens. Stevens turns and goes up against 2 jumpers. No good.
Defense
the ball out of
by
bounds.
Huff. Oh, they're going to say it was touched. Huff says, no, I didn't touch it. But there was, you said, 2 defenders there. But
well, it would explain Stevens missing everything. Inbounded to Thomas. Thomas shot up and going to be fouled by Sarah White.
Foul on number 35, Sarah White.
Her second. Oh, I have only 2, but my opinion don't matter. The official book matters, so I'm going to get her with 3.
Just so you know, I too, that way I had her with just her second. So
first free throw from Thomas is good. Second free throw rims in as well. 58-47. Under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. Danger zone for the Lady Jumpers. Waddle to Huff. Huff can't handle it. Double dribbles, no call. Out to Nora Grider, who's had an excellent offensive game tonight. Penetrates.
Oh, there it is.
And blocked.
Great defense
by Hannah Murray. Thomas is going to grab it and go, and look out. Off glass, good. 60-47. Lead growing for Brian Miller's Lady Maroons. Waddle stops out to Grider. Grider's going to penetrate, gets double teamed, and she's going to get fouled by number 24, Lily Todd.
That's her first and the third team foul on Lady Maroons.
White's going to inbound the basketball. And she throws into Huff. She throws the ball away. Stevens is going to go to the basket against Huff. And Huff's going to pick up the foul. Same scenario you mentioned earlier. Makes a miscue and then kind of a hustle play and frustration foul on the 8th grader Huff.
Well, and that's just, she'll grow and she'll learn that, okay, you got to get a quick case of amnesia. Go back and play good, solid defense. She wasn't going to allow Stevens the easy lay-in.
But you can respect that.
Yes, sir.
The issue with the fouls, you only have so many of them. When you're out, you're out. Literally, you can't play anymore. You got to have 13 on the floor. If you're Coach Andrew Laughlin. Second attempt from Stevens, up and good. So she's a perfect 4 out of 4 from the stripe tonight is Bella Stevens. 15-point lead now for the Lady Maroons.
Bella with 8 points total and 6 rebounds. Said 3 offensive rebounds in this half.
Waddle. And Heist trying to play the passing lane and picks up the foul.
That's her
Third, team fourth. Waddle into Huff. Back to Waddle. Time is not your friend right now if you're Lady Jumpers.
Nice pass,
in the paint
but
to
good
White.
defense.
Shot turns, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Thomas. White lobbying for a foul, no call. Thomas spins out to Heist. Heist penetrates into Stevens. She picks up a foul. It's White or Huff. Sarah White is the one that picks it up.
Fourth, with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go and 15-point advantage for the Maroons.
Stevens misses her first free throw of the evening. Lane violation. Ball's going to go back to Lady Jumpers.
Lady violation on the Lady Maroons. Lady Jumper ball.
Nichols. Pulaski has backed off the pressure, I think, here in half number 2, unless I'm just now noticing it. Nichols. Waddle working on Murray. Grider from 3. Oh, rims in and out. And White with the offensive rebound. She's going to get fouled. They're saying on the baseline, but it's going to be a shooting foul because of the number they have.
Yeah.
Heist's fourth. So it's a 5th foul, going to be a bonus situation. Sarah White first. No good.
Right now at 2:03 to go in this contest, Somerset, these free throws are crucial. They were hot, hitting 7 of 8 in the first half.
Second attempt is good. Put those in the wrong column.
You put them wherever you want.
3-pointer by Thomas, no good. Back to Thomas. Thomas off glass, no good. Waddle with the rebound. Waddle going into traffic. Heavy traffic. And that's going to be all she wrote for Caroline Heist.
Foul number 11, that will be her fifth personal.
And Malia Bullock's going to check in. And Bullock had a whale of a contest tonight. She'll certainly be in contention for one of those players of the game as we discuss that as this one wraps up. First attempt from Waddle, good. Second attempt rims out, and Sarah White with the offensive rebound. Out to Huff. Huff's going to shoot from three. No good. Stevens with the rebound. Hannah Murray. Todd. Back to Murray. And Nichols ties her up.
Yeah, great defense again by Nichols.
Grayson Cook checking in. And Nichols has played well, like with the rebounding you talked about at halftime. She's played a nice contest tonight. Waddle, cross midcourt stripe. To White. White penetrates. Off glass and good. Coach Laughlin burns his last timeout of the evening.
For all of your real estate and auction needs, contact Rick Barker and his team at Godby Realty and Auction. They're starting their 65th year in the real estate and auction business, and we're selected again this year as the #1 real estate auction company for your farm property, commercial property, residential, or personal. Give the good people at Godby Realty and Auction a call today, 606-678-4865. Or you can go to their website at godbyrealty.com and see all of their upcoming auctions. Whether on site, online, or off site, they will guide you to the best way to handle your auction. Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. 1:10 to go in regulation, 62-51 on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball presented by Ford Brothers Auctioneers. This is your Wings and Rings video game of the week. What are you doing after the game? Well, you're going to stay and watch the second game. Our boys, the PC Maroons, hosting Somerset Christian. But after that, don't settle for just any fast food. Get a win for your taste buds at Wings and Rings. 12 sauce flavors on their award-winning wings. They got bone in, bone out, sweet to super spicy, plus more than wings. Loaded burgers, crispy onion rings, much more. Make your next stop Wings and Rings.
Hannah Murray across the midcourt stripe over to Grayson Cook. Back to Lily Todd. Hannah Murray. And the ball is stolen by Sarah White. White waits on the teammates because Pulaski has numbers. Three-point shot from White, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Off of the hands of Hannah Murray. Jumper ball. Nichols is going to pull the trigger. 46 seconds remain here in this ball game. Nichols looking, finds Grider. Over to White. White penetrates, runs right through Brooklyn Thomas, and Thomas picks up the defensive foul.
Big collision.
Thomas the second foul, and White gonna go to the charity stripe. First shot, no good.
Number 4, Stevens, back to the Lady Blue lineup.
Willa Stevens checking in. Grayson Cook checking out. White second shot good. 62-52. Thomas in the corner to Stevens. Three-point shot, no good. Thomas with the rebound. Timeout. Brian Miller, full timeout. Casey Aiken, timeout here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Cassie Aiken.
Hey, do you like to see some excellent sports photography? Well, Nick Hibbard, the official sports photographer for Lake Cumberland Sports, is here tonight. And a big thank you to Don Franklin and Somerset's family dealership for being our official photography sponsor. He's been posting some great photos all week long, so go check it out. And at Don Franklin, well, they post some great deals. If you are looking for a new automobile, whether it's been previously enjoyed or brand new off the assembly line, Don Franklin works hard daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. Visit any one of their Somerset locations, or you can check them out on Facebook. Don Franklin. Somerset Family of Dealerships, the official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports, where they treat you like family.
Well, 10-point lead for the Lady Maroons, and this one, academic, is over. The final score just yet to be determined, but the Lady Jumpers have played inspired basketball tonight. Certainly nothing to hang their heads about, other than the loss. I mean, but it was a hard-fought game. Todd's going to inbound the basketball. Starters in for the Maroons other than Heist, as she has fouled out of the contest. Bullock in place of that. So inbounded to Stevens with a short pass, assist to Bella, not Bella, but Brooklyn Thomas for the 2-point basket. 3-point shot from White, no good. Bullock chases down a long rebound. Up to Hannah Murray. Hannah backs it back out. 3 seconds. And that's your ball game. 64-52 final. Lady Maroons win. We're going to step out, get a word from our sponsors, come back, break down the game action for you here on Toyota Somerset High School Basketball, presented by Ford Brothers, Auctioneers and Realtors.
Starts a business the same way.
Buys a home the same way.
Buys a car the same way.
But everybody likes a smooth and fast
Loan application process.
UCB's new online loan application makes it
Easier and faster than ever to borrow the money you need.
Go to UnitedCumberland.com and find the Lending Services tab.
Depending on your situation, you could complete nearly the entire process
without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
Without ever having to come into the bank.
When was the last time that you paid $0 and got everything you ever wanted? Well, here at Alton Blakely Ford, we're giving you just that. 0 down payment, 0% APR, and no payment for your first 90 days on select Ford models. That's 3 whole months of pretending you're a responsible adult without paying anything. Plus, we're throwing in a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan because we're not just good looking. We're generous too. But don't miss out. Stop in today at Alton Blakely Ford because this many zeros only come once a year.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
And we are back here at Pulaski County High School. I've got some individual scores, but the winner tonight, Pulaski County Lady Maroons, 64-52. You still working working, Bob. Bob's still working. The individual scores, and we'll start with the visiting jumpers of Somerset. Scores tonight, Nora Grider with 16 points. Had a phenomenal offensive performance tonight. Kyra Nichols with 5. Addie Waddle with 5. Macy Huff with 6. Lucy Hawk with 4. And Sarah White with 16. For the Lady Maroons of Pulaski County, Scarlett Anderson ended the game with 5. Bella Stevens had 8. Riley Ross had 3. Lily Todd 7. Brooklyn Thomas with 14. Kate Miller with 3. Malia Bullock with 15. And Hannah Murray with 9.
All right, let's go ahead and give you some team stats. Somerset went cold shooting in the second half. They ended up 14 of 39 overall and just 5 of 20 from the three-point line. They only made one three-point shot in the entire second half after going 4 for 10 in the first half. They were 19 of 28 from the free throw line. Let's look at their opponent, Pulaski County. They went a little cold shooting too, hitting just 22 of 57 overall, 7 of 26. They got better from the free throw line as they had several more opportunities in the second half. After going 1 of 3 in the first 2 periods, they ended up going 13 of 17 overall. Rebounding, almost even. Somerset 1 rebound. Remember, our stats aren't quite official. 28-27 advantage over the Pulaski County Maroons. Somerset with 14 turnovers in the game, and I have Pulaski County with 10 turnovers in the game. And I think that was probably the difference, and just a little better shooting the three-point ball. We got to do some offensive players of the game and some defensive players of the game. My offensive player of the game for Somerset, I think, is who you had in mind.
Yes.
And my defensive player of the game, the United Cumberland Bank for Somerset.
We can do that.
I think she had an outstanding job. So Kyra Nichols is your United Cumberland Bank defender of the game. She had 6 rebounds, played some good defense out there on the floor. Nora Grider, she was hot, hitting 3 of 4 trays in the first half, and she hit the only one for the jumpers in the second half. Felt like she was, led the jumpers in scoring. They're actually tied Sarah White. Sarah White could also